How is human potential, like energy and physics? What shapes how much potential we use? Why are challenges important for personal growth?
Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to Greenpool's channel. I am Yuji, a Japanese retiree and the author of Greenpool, Simple Lessons Learned in My Ordinary Life. Today's theme is potential and growth. You know, if we think about human abilities like energy, it's kind of like the law of conservation of mechanical energy. Everyone's got the same amount of potential energy inside them. But here is a catch. How much of that potential actually turns into action, or what you might call kinetic energy, comes down to your attitude and effort. That's why people achieve such different things. The cool thing is, when you are pushing yourself to reach your potential, you start to see your limits more clearly. It's like a mirror showing both your strengths and the stuff you need to work on. Sure, it's harder to grow in tough situations compared to comfortable ones. But those challenges, they are what really shape you. They teach you how to focus your energy, build your skills, and come out stronger. In line with today's theme, I'll share 4 short related essays from my book, Greenpool. Since I began sharing Japanese values, culture, and thoughts rooted in ancient times on social media, I have had more opportunities to instantly search for various things about Japan on the internet. Each time I engage in these searches, I become acutely aware of my limited knowledge about Japan. In this sense, the act of introducing Japan transforms into a personal journey of discovering my roots, prompting a deeper reflection on my inner self. Much like how teaching leads to learning, the process of introducing Japan facilitates a continuous process of self-discovery. In physics, there is a principle known as the conservation of mechanical energy, which states that the total energy in a closed system remains constant over time, even as it transforms from one form to another, For example, when an object falls from a height, its potential energy decreases while its kinetic energy increases. Yet the total energy stays unchanged. Interestingly, our perception often fixates on kinetic energy, giving the illusion that energy levels fluctuate. If we replace this concept of energy with human potential, a similar analogy emerges. Each individual possesses a reservoir of potential ability comparable to potential energy, which can be harnessed and directed into specific areas to produce results, analogous to kinetic energy or manifestability. While everyone begins with the same fundamental potential, some excel by effectively channeling and expressing it in a particular field. However, there is a limit to the total potential individuals can accumulate. Much like the constraints of a closed system. Thus, the optimal approach for society is to focus this potential in healthy specific fields, enabling individuals to manifest their abilities and produce meaningful results. This process is essential not only for societal advancement, but also for personal fulfillment. Reflecting on our experiences, we often recall moments of joy, derived from fully applying ourselves in areas we enjoy, excel in, or that are valued by others. These moments typically involve pushing past perceived limits to demonstrate our abilities to the fullest. It is likely that many of us can relate to such instances. Traveling abroad provides us with a wonderful opportunity to adopt an adaptive approach to better understand the local culture, value, lifestyle, society, and various perspectives under different circumstances. In this context, it is important to be patient with the learning process. As it is often said, all things are difficult before they are easy. Fortunately, I have had the chance to visit around 40 countries for work purposes. To be honest, whenever I traveled to a foreign country, I felt a certain heaviness in my mind and body, as if there was a weight on them, or as if I were under pressure, like being submerged in deep water. This feeling stemmed from my strong focus on successfully accomplishing my mission in unfamiliar circumstances and environments each time. However, these experiences have significantly enhanced my professional skills and provided me with new perspectives on both myself and what truly matters in life. even within a short period spent in each country. I imagine you have also had similar experiences on numerous occasions. Maintaining an untrapped or open mind and genuine curiosity about the world around us helps us grow immensely as individuals. Although we may often fall into laziness, it is truly worthwhile to practice this approach daily. Interestingly, when someone with such integrity asks us a question, we are usually eager to respond politely and thoughtfully. I hope today's essays resonated with you and offered new inspiration. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time on the Green Pools channel. Until then, take care. また会いましょう。ありがとうございました。